what's going in your chest. There's a lot going on. So I'm going to work with you right now to find them on your body and feel them, and you're going to probably find some points that are sore. And the idea is very simple here. If it's sore, the energy's blocked. And then you can learn how to move it. And I'll teach you 2 ways to move it. So if you find your clavicle, your collarbone, right where it meets your sternum or your breastbone, right underneath the clavicle, there's a little notch right there. And you just, if you rub that point, can you see that? It may feel a little tender. This, in Brain Gym, these are the board and a meeting points. So if you feel like you're going to ever fall asleep in a presentation, this will also stimulate blood and oxygen to your brain, just letting you know. Not that any of you are bored right now. And then if you go down to the next rib, you feel your rib is hard, and then there's another little spot, and there's an indentation right there. Can you feel that? And keep going down. It's going to get sorer. Sorer. I just made up a word. More sore. Go down again. As you get here, for most women in between the breast tissue, it can be really tender. So this is the trick. You can rub it until it hurts, and then you'll think poor thoughts about me tomorrow. But once you find the sore spot, you can actually just intend and breathe and open it. I mean, we want to make this into very complex, but if you practice this, you can do it. Now, I was raised knowing about these. So since I was a kid, I knew. So I didn't have to overcome my mind of what was possible with it. It's absolutely possible. I've never, and I've taught hundreds, probably thousands of women, never found someone that could not change this for themselves. So you can save your money and buy organic vegetables. So we'll go all the way down. Like I'm really... Can you feel that notch right in between? You have your rib there, and in between the rib, right at the sternum, there's a little indentation where your hands can go. Your finger just fits right in there. And generally, I see some faces that are like, there's some sore spots in there. So not every spot is sore on everyone. You're going to be right alongside of the sternum in that little notch. So if you have sore shoulders, that generally you'll find some sore spots in there. So if you have sore spots in there, it doesn't mean the end of the world. It doesn't mean anything, but some of the energy is blocked there. So if you work it a little bit, you can open it up. And I think that this is crucial for general health, and so you want to know what's going on in there. And after you've had breast cancer, sometimes we can completely vacate the premises. So it's like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to know about it. But there's a risk to not knowing about it, I would argue, because you have to take the landscape back. So if it's hard for you emotionally to touch that area, which I know that it is for some people, you can use a little tool. You could use a massage tool. You could use some people use one of those little knobbers, but don't do it too hard because this is a very tender area. So I'm going to take you on a couple other spots around this circle. We'll go to 7. So 7 is directly under where your nipple was when you were 18. I'm serious. Okay. So if you can imagine that, or where your nipple used to be, straight down from that to the bottom of your breast, and then go up to the next rib. So I'm going straight down to the bottom of my breast and up to the next rib. That is going to be a sore spot on almost everyone. And you think, why isn't my energy going? But they're sore. That spot's sore in a lot of people. And again, you can change this yourself. Just, 2 or 3 minutes a day. So try it. You find that sore spot, and there's that tendency. I know as a massage therapist, people are like, just get in there. No pain, no gain. Get it out. I am a total wuss. And you don't want to hurt yourself because you will be sore the next day. So you find the spot. That's how you know you're on the spot. That's what the pain is there for. And then you soften and you open your energy and you let the energy flow. And you can use all the visualization you want. I have a couple of clients who now, they open their meridians when they walk into the room and they shoot divine light out their nipples. And they prepare for the goddess to enter. I don't care how you visualize it, but, that works. Just play with it. Just play with it. Because what we know about the brain, think about when you learned to drive, right? It was hard for you to do it, and you had to concentrate, and there was so many things that and now you can drive, and you can eat, and you can talk on the phone, and you can put your makeup on, and you can swear at someone driving down the street. So it becomes, you can build the neural pathways where you can just easily, without thinking, shoot light out your nipples. And nobody has to know, and you just walk in the room with a smile. If you ever think you can't walk in the room with a smile, try this. So I'm going to take you on a couple more points. I know these seem silly, but if I teach you in a way that you have fun, you have a better likelihood of remembering these points. If you act like you're a chicken, right where your breast would meet your ribs, for some people it may be a little further back. No. This point is really sore in a lot of people. Isn't it surprising? Those people who those points are sore, I know you crave sugar. Yeah. Later. Very interesting. Okay, we talked about some of the emotional aspects of cancer. I know that can be related, but it is emotional. It's very emotional. The spot number 10, where you want to find the spot. Okay, now you're going to pretend like you're a farmer, and you have overalls on you. So you have to go underneath your pecs a little bit, like you're going to go in from the side. And you'll find a little wall there that will go, ow, why is that sore? Can you see my passion about the need to educate women about these points? Because I can't get your fluid to move and stay moving if your energy's not moving. So think of what happens. Radiation. You want to totally blow out your energetic system, but you can restore it. The body is always trying to go back to homeostasis. So these are really amazing, simple, free things that you can do to check, how is my energetic system working? Can I keep it open? So again, I'm going to argue you have to watch the lymph, you have to watch the fluid, or the energy, and you have to watch the fascia. Now, if you want to see some interesting research that's coming out,